Hi everyone, it's Melissa with Carter Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've posted my last video, but I'm sure everybody can agree, crazy summer schedules. So I thought today we would pick up this journal again, the doggy journal as I'm calling it, and it's Crafty Cat's Dog Days papers that I used. So I thought we'd do a quick flip through of the journal and then maybe make a couple pieces of ephemera to add to it. So let's get started with the flip through. So I did use some acrylic gesso and some distressed oxide gathered twigs, mixed them together and painted this envelope. So I think that's where we'll do one of the pieces of ephemera today. Then I think I'm going to leave the paper here empty so that individual who receives this journal can use it for writing. So we'll just do a quick flip through so we can remember what's in this journal, and it helps remind me too. What a cute image. And I just realized I didn't see that together with the kids' gloves with the kids in the St. Bernard. Some old book page. Some old writing paper. Okay. Well, now that I think we've kind of did the flip through, I remember what I had done the last time we were here. And I'll have to extend a page onto this later on. And I did just make the journal out of an Amazon packing paper, and we'll have to make some large writing tags to put into that. Okay, let's go ahead and start with some ephemera. Like I said, I think I'm gonna put, using these items, put them on top of here. So let me put that aside. And I just got some old, I can't even think, lace or ribbon. Not sure where I got it from. Some old book page, and then I just printed one of the images from the Dog Days kit onto pretty thick cardstock, so it gives it some strength, because this is pretty old paper that does kind of tear pretty easily. So I just thought we'd go around. Maybe I should glue it on first, and then we can tear around it. Oh, but wait, I just about messed that up. I want to put that on first. So let me get my Fabri-Tac. So I hope everybody's having a nice Sunday afternoon. It's definitely a warm one here. They're predicting it's going to get to 103 today here. I'm not ready for that type of heat. So let me just flip this over, and we'll just put a thin little line to attach it. And now to make sure which, yep, okay, that's the correct side. You know, I might as well put that to the side so I don't end up gluing it not where I want it on the book page. Okay, and I just think I'm going to glue it in the middle of the page here. And get it attached, and then I'm just going to hand tear it after I get it glued on here. That seems kind of in the middle. We'll see how this works with me putting this trim on first before I tear it. And here we go. Let's hope I didn't screw up by gluing it down first. And you can just see how it tears so easily. Ah, that was not good, but we'll make it work. And maybe if I pull it towards me, it'll tear a little bit easier. I might have made this a little too big to fit on that envelope. We will have to wait and see. Oh, and let's maybe, don't want that big of a point. Maybe we'll clean this side up too. Oh goodness, not doing a very good job of this. There we go. Maybe take a little more of this off here. Okay, let's clean up my mess. We'll use those somewhere else. And then I'm just gonna take my Distress Oxide gathered twigs, since that's what I colored that envelope with, and just go around the edges here. Oops, ooh, see, it is very touchy with trying not to rip it anymore. Okay, let's close that up since I don't need that right now. And we are way too big. Okay. Let's see if I can just eyeball it here a little bit and take it down just a little. That was close. I don't know if I'm doing better or making it look worse. I guess it really doesn't matter if it does kind of hang over that side a little bit. But I think maybe we'll kind of tone it down so it all matches maybe a little bit more there. Maybe we'll put some on that trim to kind of, okay, liking it. And let's just stay with Fabri-Tac. Now I got to remember to not get clear to the edge over here, since that will really make a mess. See if I can get it back into the spot that I had it in. Oh, and I did good on that. But I didn't quite get, see if I can get up under here a little bit, just so that doesn't rip anymore there. Hold it down for a second. Don't get too much ink over there. Okay, that's cute. I like it. Now I'll just have to figure out something on the back here. And then I decided to use the little dash hounds and make them as a pocket here on the music sheet. Since I had it going this way, it's a little harder to write on if I would have had it going the other way. So I thought, well, we could just make it a pocket. So let me go ahead and take my gathered twigs again, and we'll get all the edges. I just think it kind of gives it a little older vintagey vibe when you do the edges. And then let me find my circle punch and try to get it as close in the middle as possible without losing a dog body there. And then take glue and we'll go around the 3 edges here. And try to, once again, get it in the middle-ish. Okay, and there we go. And now we have a pocket. I'll have to make some tags and some ephemera to put in there. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you wouldn't mind, if you could please like, share, I would appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.